Welcome back to Tabletop Realms. I'm Mateo, this is Jenna, and today we are playing our second ever Spearhead game of Age of Sigmar 4th Edition. Jen, as always, is playing her BITTERBARK COPSE, the Sylvaneth, and I am playing the Stormcast Vigilant Brotherhood. So a little order on order game. We're going to get right into it, start picking attacker, defender, enhancements, all that, and get started. Attacker or defender? I got a 3. You got a 2. I will be the attacker. It seems fitting for the Stormcast to wander into the woods.
Yeah, I just have trees, man.
This is the Vigilant Brotherhood for the Stormcast, and I am going to pick the regiment ability Strike where needed, and the enhancement Morda's Talon. So once per battle, one of my units can retreat without taking damage and still declare a charge. And my general, the Lord on the Griff thingy back there, has crit mortals on his Great Axe. It's a Lord Vigilant on Griff Stalker. If I'm going to play the army, I should probably know what the units are called.
This is the BITTERBARK COPSE. The regiment ability I picked is the Walkers of the Hidden Paths, which if you've seen our videos in the past, it's just the Sylvaneth movement ability. And the enhancement I picked is Tree Song. So I pick a friendly unit wholly within 12 inches of my general. I make a casting roll of 2d6, and on a 7-up, they get an extra rend to their melee weapons until the start of my next turn.
You are the defender.
Yes.
You get to pick Akshi or Giran. You are playing... Yep, Sylvaneth wants to play Giran. Fair enough. What deployment style?
I'm gonna switch it up and do half and half.
The straight one?
Yeah, straight.
Gotcha. We will set up some terrain and some armies. We have some terrain set up. These Sylvaneth Wildwoods are going to be our large terrain features, which seems kind of like I'm giving you home field advantage. And then just these little trees are our small terrain features. On the Stormcast side, we've got the Lord Veritant, the Prosecutors, and then a wall of Liberators with the Lord... That's the Lord Vigilant. This is the Lord Veritant. They couldn't name this... They couldn't name them anything else.
No.
On the Sylvaneth side, we have a big old Treelord. We have some Tree Revenants. We have a Branchwych sitting out alone in the open. And we have the big old Kurnoth Hunters. I am the attacker. So I am going to take the first turn. Our Giran twist is take the land. Each player scores 1 extra victory point if there are more friendly models contesting the large terrain feature in enemy territory than there are enemies contesting it. In addition, the underdog adds 1 to wound rolls made by friendly units that target a unit contesting the large terrain features. So the 2 big trees are important this round. These are the Stormcast battle tactics for the turn. We are not showing each other our cards, so I am doing this in secret where Jen cannot see.
Here are my battle tactics for the first turn.
Stormcast turn 1 hero phase. Our Lord Vigilant is going to use his plan the attack ability for that objective. That is our only hero phase ability because the Lord Veritant is not in range, so we're just going to do some movement. End of my movement phase. Lord Vigilant shifted over. The Lord Veritant ran up to grab that objective. The Liberators just barely walked up to kiss this center objective, and our Prosecutors are hanging out right behind them. Shooting phase, I only have 1 shooting attack. These guys are going to try to throw their javelins into the Kurnoth Hunters. Only 2 are in range. I need 3s and 3s. 1 hit. No wounds. Excellent shooting phase. I do not have any charges I want to declare, so we will count up some points. I do currently control 1, 2, 3 objectives, and more than Jen, so I'll get the full 3 points for that. And then I do also control the Dracothian Dais to score this card. So I will score 4 points this turn, making it 4-0.
Turn 1, Sylvaneth hero phase. I am going to use my enhancement to try and cast Tree Song with the Branchwych on the Treelord. Since he is wholly within 12 inches, I need not a 5. So we will be moving on to movement. End of movement, I walked the hidden paths with my Tree Revenants to get them fully within enemy territory and next to that big tree. I moved the Treelord up so he is on that objective over there. And then I moved the Branchwych into a hopefully safer location guarded by the hunters. And we ended up in diagonal deployment anyway. Shooting phase, my Treelord isn't in range of anybody, so I'm just gonna put my hunters into, what are their names?
The Prosecutors.
The Prosecutors, the angel boys over there. I need 3s and 3s. 4 wounds.
Uh-oh.
1 rend.
To these 4 up armors. Oh. 2 damage each.
2 damage each.
That is to clean 2 Prosecutors dead. This was going to be a lot cooler before you killed all my Prosecutors. But I am going to use the countercharge stratagem with this Prosecutor.
Okay.
So he needs a 10. He is to roll 3 dice on his charge because of Heralds of Righteousness. Show me a 10. That's a lot more than a 10. So we are going to jump him into these Kurnoth Hunters and hope he doesn't die.
So some choices were made.
Yeah, and I may have forgotten that it's your turn. So which unit would you like to fight with?
Gee, I think I'll go with my hunters.
They have the reinforcement keyword, so I'm just trying to get the unit killed so that I can bring them
Oh
back
yeah,
sooner.
it's tactical.
Yeah.
Tactical for sure. So we will be swinging with the hunters first. 3s and 3s, no rend, 1 damage. They get 3 attacks a dude. Okay, well that is 7 hits. No rend.
That's so many. Here's a bunch of 3s because Sigmar protects. Dude.
Hey, you got some 3s.
I did.
You did. End of turn 1. I have 2 objectives. I get the extra point for controlling the large terrain in the enemy's territory. And then I did get 2 battle tactics. Friendly unit wholly within enemy territory, not in combat, and destroy an enemy unit and have more enemies destroyed than friendly units were destroyed. So it is currently 5 to 4.
Kind of interest you in a priority roll.
Yes.
That's 4. I will continue going first.
Fair enough.
The underdog or the roll-off winner picks a unit on the battlefield. That unit is ensnared until the end of the battle round, have its movement characteristic, and roll 1 fewer dice when making a charge. Who's the underdog? I got a 4. And 1. I will pick the Treelord to have his movement halved and have 1 fewer charge dice. So we will get into Stormcast turn 2. These are the Stormcast objective cards for this turn. We still have this from last turn, and then we have these 2 new ones.
These are my battle tactics for this turn. I still have this one from the first turn, and then I drew 2 more.
Stormcast turn 2, we are going to use the Lord Vigilant's Plan the Attack ability on this objective. So I'm +1 to hit enemy units on that objective. Our Lord Veritant is still not in range to prey, so we're going to do some movement. Stormcast have moved. The Lord Vigilant is on his way over to see if he can duel the Treelord over there. The Liberators moved up, just a regular movement, trying to get into combat with those Kurnoth Hunters. The Lord Veritant ran up behind them, and the reinforcement unit of the Prosecutors dropped in enemy territory over here, looking at fighting for this tree. So we have some shooting. We're just going to go ahead and do the Prosecutor Javelins now. 1 attack each, 3s and 3s, 1 rend, d3 damage. 3s, all hits, 3s, all wounds. So 3 1 rend saves on the Tree Revenants.
6s.
Nothing? 3d3 damage for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage on them.
Jeepers.
There goes some trees. Charges, the Prosecutors get a 3d6 charge. I think a 10 is going to get them into those Tree Revenants.
I don't know.
This Lord Vigilant gets a 7, so he is going to be into... Oh, I get the hiccups. Into the Treelord Ancient. These Liberators trying to run down the Kurnoth Hunters. With a 9, they're going to be in as well. I am going to go ahead and start the combat abilities with the Lord Vigilant. These Liberators are wholly within 12 of him, just barely. So he is going to use the Deliver Judgment ability on these Liberators. So they will fight twice this turn, but the second one is strikes last.
My Treelord has his Ground Shaker, so I need a 4-up to give Ding Dong strikes last. He is strike last.
He did not serve in hundreds of years of warfare, being reborn countless times for you to call him Ding Dong.
Well, he's a Ding Dong, and he's gonna fight last. My Tree Revenants also get to pick one. They either get to add 1 to hit rolls or add 1 to save rolls. I'm gonna add 1 to save rolls.
Save rolls?
Yeah.
You scared of the Prosecutors?
Yeah.
All right. So +1 to save rolls, fighting last, fighting twice. We're gonna start with the Liberators. These are the 4 regular hammers, 3s and 3s with crit mortals. So 2 mortals and 3s. So 2 one-rend saves and then 2 mortal wounds. Got 1. So 3 damage total onto the Kurnoth Hunters. And then the Great Hammer will swing. This is 3s and 3s, crit mortals as well. 2 damage though. 1 hit. 1 wound.
How much rend?
1 rend still. That's a big save. Who are you fighting with?
Tree Revenants.
Gotcha. Let's see what they got.
Alright, so 3s and 4s.
Oh. 1?
Yeah.
Rend? 4 up. I take it.
1 damage.
Alright, one
How would you ever survive?
1 Prosecutor's on a wound. Prosecutors are going to go straight back into the Tree Revenants because he strikes last. Their second fight has to be fights last. So 3s and 3s. Hey, that could have been better.
Oh my god.
2 saves, 1 rend, 1 damage.
6s. Yeah.
I kill a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Do you care which one?
No.
I kill the banner guy.
Oh. I'm gonna go Hunters.
Hunters?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
3s and 3s. Four.
4?
Mm-hmm.
3 ups. I take a wound.
1.
This guy's attacking. Treelord.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna use a command.
He's not scary.
I'm scared. I'm gonna use fight to the last. This guy.
Mm.
He is gonna have a 5-up ward until the end of the turn.
Man, if only there was like a regiment thing that could have given him a 5-up ward this whole time.
I don't know why you feel the need to shame me for my bad tactical decisions.
4s and 2s, man. Here we go. There it is. Classic Treelord behavior. 1.
Rend.
1.
4 up. I take it.
2 damage.
Oh, but I got 5-up wards. I take it. What?
Then we get some more 4s and 2s. Yeah. Good.
Great work.
Good guy. Good
Now
guy.
it's time for strike last. The Liberators are going to use their second attack into the Kurnoth Hunters. That is 1 more crit mortal and 1 more wound.
What's the range?
1. 5s.
5s. Oh, shoot.
2 more damage on the Kurnoth Hunters.
That does get a boy.
And then the Great Hammer, 3s and 3s. 2 hits. 1 wound, 1 rend. 2 damage.
5s.
2 more damage on them. The Lord Vigilant would be 3s and 3s, but he prepared the assault or whatever that ability is, so he's 2s and 3s. And his axe is crit mortals because I took that enhancement. Mora's Talon or whatever it was. So here's his axe, 2s and 3s. Oh, he does get a couple crit mortals. So you have 2 2-rend saves. You have 3 2-rend saves, and then 2 more mortal wounds coming at you.
5s.
Huh! So 2 damage plus 2 mortals.
So 4 damage.
Yes.
Nice.
And then the Griff Stalker is going to attack 4s and 3s. 1 wound, 1 rend, 2 damage.
4s.
Got him. And before anyone in the comments says anything, the Griff Stalker doesn't get the bonus from Plan the Assault because it's a companion. I know my rules. Who's running like a coward?
I actually have to roll for it.
Oh?
I need to get 2 up. That was unnecessarily close.
Why would I speak? Why do I open my mouth? So, counting up points. What's his control score?
5.
Yo! So, counting up points, I have 1 objective, 2 objectives, and a thief. I do complete the Do Not Waver card, so I get 2 points plus Do Not Waver to make it 7-5. Now Sylvaneth get to go.
Turn 2, hero phase. I am going to try and cast Virtuous Harmony with my Branchwych on my hunters. And I do need a 7, please. That's exactly a 7.
I'm gonna try to stop that.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't know how to read.
Okay. So I get 1 hunter back. And at the end of the last turn, I did heal the Tree Revenant 1 because he's within 3 inches of that tree.
It's a big Tree Revenant.
Treelord. I did not get to heal these guys because they are not within 3 of the tree. I am going to try and cast Tree Song on the Tree Revenant, Treelord, Tree Man. And I need a 7 for that as well. I got a 7.
All right, you got spells.
He's got extra rend on his melee attack. For movement, I'm gonna keep the Branchwych where she's at right now, and I am going to try and run my Tree Revenant over there. So let's see how much he gets. He gets an extra 4, so that's 9 inches. My Tree Revenant just ran away and is stealing another objective because he's a jerk.
Hate it here.
Shooting phase. My hunters do not have shoot in combat, but my Treelord does, so he's gonna shoot into Ding Dong in front of him.
Will you use his name?
I don't know what it is.
The Lord Vigilant.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because I think you called him
I'm looking at the book.
as 3s and 2s.
That's not good.
I do love to see that. Please. Oh my goodness. Of course. 1 rend.
4s. Oh!
2 damage apiece.
Ew. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's not what you want to see for your warlord.
No, certainly not. Alright, and then I don't have anybody to charge.
Yeah, I kind of did all that work for you.
Yeah, I don't want to charge. Ground Shaker. I need a 4 up. I did not get a 4 up, so Ding Dong can fight like normal.
I have a command.
Oh, yes.
I would like to use Steel Defense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually I use this as a reaction to you declaring an attack, but I'm just going to use it now because I know what I'm going to do.
Okay.
He is going to ignore rend on attacks for this turn.
Oh, that's annoying.
Because you cast your little spell.
I know. I just got my spell.
You triggered my trap card.
Okay. Combat. I am going to go ahead and swing with my Treelord first.
Yeah.
Probably. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. He gets 5 attacks, as always. With every big tree in the history of Sylvaneth, it's 4s and 2s. Brother. What is with the ones?
Hey, it wouldn't have made a difference if it was 2s and 2s.
Uh-huh. Oh my Jesus. 1.
Sigmar protects.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! I ignore rend.
That's nice. And then 4s and 2s again. 1. Another.
Sigmar protects. I feel less good about this one. Oh! Okay, we're good.
Alright.
Liberators. Are you ready to get liberated?
No.
Here's some regular hammers. 3s and 3s. 6s are mortals. 1 mortal. And then 3s.
Ah.
That is 3 1-run saves and a mortal wound.
I took the mortal wound already. And then 5s. They take all 3 of those. Alright, so that kills a hunter. And then that puts another hunter on 2 wounds. Wow. I feel like we were just at 2 hunters.
The Grand Hammer.
Yeah.
2 mortal wounds. That is all.
Okay. Well, we're gonna put that guy up to 4. Alright, the hunters are going to go into those guys. It is 3s and 3s. They hate me, man. 1.
Check out this 3-up save. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Vigilant. 5 swings with his axe. 3s and 3s, because the plan of the assault is gone. 2 mortal wounds on 3s. 2 more 2-run saves.
Said 2 run. So that is 5s. He takes both.
Okay, so that's 4 more damage. And then the Griffstalker. 4s. And 3s. Okay, glad we did that.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure that's the end of combat.
It is.
So I'm gonna see if I can strike evade. I can. BRB. I tried to get the hunters on that objective, but there is no place that they can stand that's on that objective, at least 6 from all the 3 enemies in the area and also within free of the tree. So we scooted them back there so that they are still within range of the Branchwych. I believe that is the end of the turn. They're not gonna heal because they're, or just actually, can I?
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm gonna scooch them so that they can heal down to 3. He's gonna heal 1 as well. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 objectives.
Yeah.
There's no extra twist points this time. I get a battle tactic for controlling that objective. I get a battle tactic for controlling that objective.
Oh no.
And how many points is that?
That is 6, I think. 3 plus 2 is 5. I didn't do math.
Alright.
10 to 7. Priority roll.
Yes.
I got 5. No!
I got a 6. I am gonna be taking double
Yeah,
damage.
you got. Yeah, you're. Yeah. Yeah.
Start of battle round 3. I drew the twist card. So the underdog gets to either pick a unit to have a 6-up ward. If they already have a ward, you add 1 to their ward saves. Or pick 3 different friendly units and heal D3 to each of those units. And you get to roll separately for each.
I will pick 3 units to heal D3.
Alright.
So I'm gonna heal these guys. Doesn't matter what their rolls have, 1 wound. These guys, and then I'll heal D3 on the Lord Veritant. The Lord Vigilant. For 2. So he's down to 4 wounds taken.
Since I took the double turn, this is my only card right now. Yep.
I got to draw cards. So these are the 3 that we are working with for the Stormcast.
Start of the hero phase, I am going to try and cast Virtuous Harmony with the Branchwych on the Hunters. Please. They do not get that. And then Tree Song. She does get that, so the Treelord does have an extra rend on his melee weapons for this turn. For movement, I am just keeping the Tree Revenant over there. And then I moved the Branchwych with the Walk the Hidden Paths. Although she probably could have just walked that as well. And she just snuck back behind the Hunters.
You teleported for the flex.
I did. And then we are gonna do some shooting attacks. I'm gonna go with the hunters into that guy.
That seems fair.
3s and 3s. What is it with your 1s for me today, man? Oh my goodness. 1 rend.
4. I'm good.
And then the Treelord gets 3 3s and 2s. One.
4s. I'm good.
We are gonna do the Treelord's attacks as usual. 4s and 2s.
Oh no. Oh.
2.
1 rend?
2 rend because of the tree song spell.
Because of the tree song, I need 5s. That's 2 damage each, isn't it?
It is. Bye bye, bird horse. So, end of my turn. Turn 3. I still have 4 out of the 5 objectives.
Yeah, you do.
There's no twist. I don't get any battle tactics, so it's just 3 points for me, right?
Yes.
All right, so it is 13-7.
Stormcast, hero phase. He's in range to cast or to do a prayer now.
Oh my gosh.
It's not going to do very much, but the Lord Veritant over there is going to go for cleansing flames on this one Tree Revenant. He needs a 3-up for his prayer.
He's gonna light my tree on fire? He's not gonna light my tree on fire?
I forgot, I do have one more hero phase thing. Once per battle, I can use the Shield of Azir to give a unit a 5-up ward, and we're going to put it on the Liberators this turn.
I know what that...
Movement phase. Liberators, moving towards the Treelord. Prosecutors, moving towards the Treelord. I wonder what I'm trying to kill this turn. Lord Veritant, going over to execute this one Tree Revenant. Shooting phase. The Prosecutors are going to throw their javelins into the Treelord. 3s and 3s. 3 hits.
Oh my god.
You remember us doing a shooting phase? I don't. It's time to charge. Lord Veritant. He's in. I'll move him in a sec. Liberators. In with a 9. And then the Prosecutors. In with a 11. So we're going to move everybody into combat. And then we're going to start slapping each other.
This is always how your turns go, man.
What do you...
Every single time.
I like charging. Do your ground shaker.
Thank you.
Check out this tool.
Please.
Am I a prophet or am I a prophet? It's YouTube. You can't say that.
Darn.
I think the only right option is to swing with the Liberators here. That just seems like what needs to happen. So, hammers. Here's the regular hammers. 3s and 3s. So no mortal wounds is not what we needed.
Gosh.
2 1-run saves.
That puts me at 4. I
Okay.
did both of them anyway.
Okay. And then the
How many
Grand
is that?
Hammer.
One?
Yeah, just 1 each. The Grand Hammer. 3s and 3s.
Oh, we're both gonna have a little rolling 1 tally this game.
It's not been good. Who wants to fight?
Treelord. No.
Treelord. There's still the Prosecutors.
That's true. I don't like them, and I only have 2 ones. I'm gonna go with Treelord.
Okay, into the Liberators.
Into the wing
Dang.
boys, angel boys. 4s and 2s. Let me just. I swear,
It's
this is
cocked.
a 1, bro.
All right.
Okay, 1.
Check out this
2
4.
rend.
Oh!
Oh my god. Okay, 4s and 2s again. You know that rat that clenches his fist in rage?
Yeah, I do know
That's
the
how I
rat.
feel right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lord Veritant is gonna fight into that Tree Revenant. So he
Uh-oh.
has his sword. 3 swings. 3s and 3s. Okay. And then he's gonna try to bonk you with his staff one single time. 3s and 3.
They just aren't in the mood to fight, man.
Is it because
Neither party wants to be here right now.
Is it because we're both order factions?
Yeah.
We're on the same side, so we just don't want to hurt each other?
No.
Your Tree Revenant swinging back?
I cannot say that he's gonna do much. We're looking at 3s and 4s. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you forgot to give him +1 to hit or +1 to armor, but I don't think it was going to matter either way.
Yeah, I probably would have saved his armor anyway.
Okay. Prosecutors. Into the Treelord.
I really, should have killed some of them, man. That sucks.
3s and 3s. That is 5 1 rend, 1 damage saves.
4s. Holy crap.
Holy crap.
That's a 6 back there.
You take 1?
I take 1. How much? 1?
Yeah, 1.
Just, I'm sure that damage will stay.
Alright, so I believe that's the end of combat. We just had a big pillow fight.
He does heal.
I know he heals 1. Do you want to strike your fade?
I'm gonna attempt to strike your fade.
Alright, show me. It's gonna be a 4.
I need a 2.
That is what you need. So, put someone wherever you want. So, I gambled this turn. Also, you're a tool. I gambled this turn.
Be within 3 inches of a tree.
I am going to count points, but I did miss an objective because I'm greedy.
Uh-oh.
So, end of my turn. I control 1 objective, 2 objectives for 2 points. I also get take the flanks. I have units within 3 inches of both battlefield edges. And I get the Bahamut Dais, that objective, because he is control score 5, but I have a bunch of little dudes running around in there. So I will get 4 points this turn, bringing the score to 11 to 13 going into the final round. Final priority roll. 5, 3.
Do you want to take a double turn?
I want to, but I'm down by 2, and I think if I don't draw cards, I'm just cooked. You can have the turn.
Yay.
Sylvaneth, turn 4.
Start of the final battle round. Sylvaneth is going first. I drew the twist card. The underdog gets to pick 2 objectives. They're each worth 1 extra victory point. Mateo has picked this far objective and that far objective where there is some shenaniganery going on over there. I also did draw all of my battle tactics. So this is what I am working with going into the final turn.
And these are the Stormcast cards that are very top secret and Jen doesn't get to see.
Hero phase, I'm going to start with trying to cast Virtuous Harmony on the Tree Revenant over there. Need a 7. I didn't get that. That is super stinky. I'm going to try and do the Tree Song on the Treelord. I got exactly a 7, so he still has his extra rend. And then we're going to go into some movement. Alright, movement is done. I have moved my Treelord. Tree Revenant, shoot!
You don't know your own unit names.
My Tree Revenant is getting back at Wizard Man, priest guy. Shut up. And I have scooched these guys a lot. Shooting! Just about skipped an entire phase. I'm gonna go with my hunters first into the Angel Boys.
Okay.
3s and 3s. 1 wound.
4s. Oh, they're good.
Cool. And then the Treelord into those. It is 3s and 2s. 1 round.
4s. They're good again.
Ah! Charging.
Charging.
Branchwych.
Where is she
4.
going?
Hunters. 6, 7. And Tree Revenant. A 4 gets him exactly in. That is exactly what that man needed.
Why is he over here?
Don't worry about it. Monster Train page. I need 4 up. If I get a 4 up, I'm going to be giving the Liberators
Yes.
strike last. I got a 5.
Word.
Alright. I'm gonna go with my Treelord first.
Okay.
I'm going to put everything into the Angel Boys.
Gotcha. The Prosecutors.
Okay. 4s and 2s. Okay, that's promising. That's better. 2.
2.
And he has this rent thing, so 2 rent.
5s. I make 1.
2 damage.
That does kill 1 Prosecutor.
Alright. And then 4s and 2s again. Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
no.
2, 3 rend.
Whew. Show me 6s. That's not 6s.
That's 6 damage total.
Yeah, so that is the Prosecutors. Dead.
Alright. And then you get to go with this man.
I do, because everything else is fights last. Here's his sword. 3s and 3s.
Oh my
There's no
goodness.
need for that. There's no crits, man. And 3 all wounds. 1 rend. We talked crap about him last time.
6s.
Oh, you
my
almost
God.
lived. It's D3 damage, actually. You might still live.
Oh my god!
No.
Mateo, I wanted you to kill him!
This is a joke.
I wanted him
This
dead!
is a joke.
Come on!
And he still has his staff.
Please.
I'm gonna turn him around so we can see. Well, the model, he's wearing a blindfold. Can you see it in the camera?
Yeah.
He's wearing a blindfold. He can't see. Alright, here's his staff. Oh, it hits. Oh, it wounds. 1 rend.
6s.
3 damage.
Die. Next up, Hunters. 3s and 3s. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 5. No rend.
Rips. I lose 1 damage each.
Yes.
1 Liberator.
Alrighty. And then the Branchwych getting into combat for the first time this game.
First time ever.
She gets 3 attacks, 3s and 4s. Okay, there's the 1. 1 rend.
Oh.
D3 damage.
Uh-oh.
For 1 whole damage, man. Alright. Then you get to go with the
Liberators.
boys, yeah.
Liberators?
Mm-hmm.
Into the Treelords. These are the regular hammers. Ooh.
Oh, brother.
2 mortal wounds.
Where's-
And 4 1 rend saves.
Okay, so there's 2 mortal wounds. And then you said 4 saves?
Yep.
4s. I save 1 of those.
So 3 more go through.
Alright.
And the Grand Hammer. Yeah! 2 mortal wounds. Is he on 1? He's super
Yeah, he's
duper
on 1.
He has 1 wound left. Oh, I wanted him to die.
So he's gonna heal 1.
Yeah.
He's gonna heal 1, so they're back up to full health. Those guys are dead. Alright, end of the turn. I do still have 4, those 4, out of the 5. So that gives me 3 points. That one's worth an extra point, so that's 4 points. And then I did get the battle tactic, cut off the head, where the enemy general was slain in an earlier turn and any enemy units were destroyed. Angel Boys died.
Yes.
So that gives me 5 points. So the total
It's 18 to 11.
18 to 11.
So I'm doing some quick math. I am down. I need 7 points to tie, which would be I have 3 objectives and more than Jen, and I control the special objective. Well, one of the special objectives, and I get all 3 of my cards. So, attack on 2 fronts. Take 2 objectives from Jen. I could theoretically do because I can retreat them onto that objective. Hypothetical. And then my Lord Veritant could run this objective. I take 2 objectives from Jen. Hold ground. I complete that if I have more models near this large terrain feature than Jen, which I could do by retreating my Liberators over to this objective. And War of Attrition, I have to destroy more units than Jen, which I could do if they fight and kill him. The problem with that is that would mean that these Liberators need to run to this objective and this tree and kill this Treelord all in the same turn. I don't foresee that happening without me cheating a lot. It's a good game.
Good game.
Very well played.
Good, sir.
MVP unit is probably the Treelord for you.
Yeah. Or maybe even the Branchwych. Because she brought dudes
Yeah,
back
the
and she
spells
buffed people.
The spells were very good.
Or my dead little Tree Revenants who just ran around stealing stuff from you the whole time.
They are thieves, and I will see them thrown in jail for their crimes against Skyrim. I think my MVP unit has to be the Liberators because they just stood there and fought for the whole. They did not die.
They did a really good job.
And that I cannot say that for the rest of my army because they died a lot. So, very good game.
Good game.
Bye.
Bye.